What is up, guys? I am here with a 2002 Cub Cadet. Now, some of you guys might say, my car is newer than this lawnmower, which I can understand. The oldest car we have here is a 1998 Chrysler Concorde. The truck back there is an 06, the Envoy up front's an 06, the van's a 2018, and then the Maverick is a 2022. So this is probably the oldest tractor we have here. So this is a 2002 Cub Cadet. I don't know if you guys can read that, but I'm just trying to get us started on what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make a new series on this thing, but for right now, the first thing we gotta do is, well, it runs perfectly fine, drives perfectly fine, everything is just great on it. But you also gotta think about oil changes. And you got to fill it up with gasoline. But right now, I'm going to check the oil. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that. First things first, you're going to get a rag. Then, you're going to lift this up once. You want to take this thing to make sure it's completely dry. Then, you're going to put it back in there, screw it all the way down, just how it's normally supposed to be. Leave it there for a couple seconds, bring it back out, and see what she's at. Now this oil looks like it's in really good condition. So we can just put it right back in there. If it's black, you want to change it. It's like a pretty much light to dark brown, which is really good. Well, it's basically a light brown, but still, you just got to keep maintaining your Cub Cadet. Now, seeing as it's a 2002, you guys might ask, does it still mow? It does not mow. Does it still run? Yes, then why would it be in this whole barn? But we have some things that we have to take care of, such as nothing right now. But this thing runs and drives really good. Steering wheel turns left and right. The seat comes up, down. Now we're gonna close the hood, and you never want to close the hood like this, because it's still gonna be kind of open and it could loosen up on you. You normally lift up to here and just go. Normally what I do is I pat it down a couple times, and I name this thing Cubby. Don't ask the cringy name. It's just a good tractor. Now what we're gonna do is, normally when you start one of these up in the morning, if it's cold, you have to choke it, and then you'll start it up. But some people might hop on a tractor and just try to start it. And you're like, why is it not starting? You choked it already, you tried everything to get it started. Well, have you ever thought about pushing the brake? Because that's what gets it going. And then we have the brake on here, the emergency brake. And then you just tap the brake. You also have cruise control, which is the gas pretty much. And the headlights, you guys are wondering, do the headlights still work? Well, I'm gonna move you guys up to the front here and see if they work. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna move you guys back a little bit. Now your headlights are right here, but do they still work? They work nice. This Cub Cadet is really nice. Because you can pop the hood, the headlights go right with it. Now let's turn it off from the headlights. Now, the main thing I love about this Cub Cadet is this thing can fall 400 to 500 pounds max. Because this thing had 200 pounds in the back, and someone that was 200 pounds in the front. But this engine has gotten overloaded before. Is it a bad thing to overload a lawnmower? You'll find out. This thing has lasted a very long time. This thing is a 2002. In one of my videos I said it's a 1998 or 2002, I said I'm not sure. But I know for sure it's an 02. Now, this is a series 1525. That's why I call it 1525. And then, well, normally when you start a Cub Cadet like an old one, you want the throttle all the way down, because then it fires up no time. But normally I keep it up halfway when I start it, but this thing is an oldie. This thing will run, and everything you throw at it, it'll run. Well, I'm not gonna say that, because I got this thing stuck once. This thing can barely even get through wet grass, but the grass was really wet the other day with stuff in the back of it. Did it make it through? Sure did, because this thing is an oldie Cub Cadet. Cub Cadet. 3 syllables. Now, next thing, you guys, if you guys want everything clean, don't expect it with a tractor like this, because you drive it everywhere pretty much. Well, you don't drive it on the road, but you drive it on your property. Like, I have 6 acres and you take care of stuff. Don't expect it to always be clean. But the one thing that has to be clean is the oil in the engine and, well, the gasoline. So right now, close the gasoline lid, and you want this thing down pretty tightly. Because we don't want it, you just want it hand tight. You don't want to get like one of those crescent wrenches, loosen them all the way open and just at it. Because it's not just going to come out. And there could be some, I don't know, 10 or 11-year-olds on here watching this saying, how do you know all this stuff? He doesn't know, he's just saying stuff. Did I check the oil on this thing? Yes, that's really easy for me. I've worked on cars before, trust me. It's easy, you just have to get a hang of it. Now, and don't ask why I know the year and everything. Do I keep the owner's manual? Yes. Who does not keep their owner's manual or the operator's manual, whatever it's, operator's manual. And if you don't want to keep your manual, then what's the point of having it? Because if you don't have an operator's manual or an owner's manual, whatever you want to call it, you're not going to be able to work on it. Because let's say you can't find the battery, which is really easy to find. It's right there. You can't find it. You take the whole engine apart. You need the operator's thing to put it all the way back. Because then, let's say you don't want to change the headlights. I could do it without the operator's manual. But for instance, let's just say you don't. You go in the hood, take all this stuff out. What you really do is just come in here, unplug this, and put a new bulb in. It's really that easy. But I'm not going to do that. Why? They don't need change. Does it still run good? Yes. The other thing I did notice, I had a couple of hiccups. It was sputtering a little bit. That's what these old things do. Maybe I need new spark plugs. Maybe I don't. But I might have spark plugs in here somewhere. I might not. But surely they're not in any of those boxes. And yeah, it takes days to search. Because look at that. All the way down to the other side. Now, one thing you have to do if you have one of these, change the oil, which I've mentioned this. That's the life of your engine. Some people say you need gas more than oil to run. If you run out of oil, your engine's gonna just blow up and it won't start again. Well, not actually explode. You know what I mean? You can run out of gas. I ran this thing out. Well, I didn't run out of gas. Someone else did. And I did not just fart. I did. But anyway, you run out of gas. It's not good for it. But it's better than running it out of oil. But you know, you have to change oil. You have to just maintain it. Which cars are even worse? Yeah. I mean, one thing I don't like about this is it's really slow, but what do you expect? It's a lawnmower that's 2002. It's not a brand new mower that I just got and I'm glazing all over it. No. You know what I mean? Glazing is like talking about it and loving it too much. Well, I love this thing a lot. I love it a lot. But you also got to understand, if you don't take care of it, nothing's going to happen. But also, you just want to, if you just want to take it on a little drive, go ahead. You gotta check the back here. The gas is right here on the back. It actually have a trailer, or I guess a little wagon hooked up on it. Not a wagon like that wagon. It's not a wagon like that one. It's not a wagon like that one right there. It's not like that one at all. It's this wagon right here. Sometimes we have a couple hiccups with the wagons. I had to hammer this down earlier. It's a little clip to keep it in. Because look, see, I'm going to raise it up. And you see, it's back to doing that. So sometimes I have to get in it or stomp on it. So I'm going to get in it. Whoa. And I'm just going to do a little... Now, when you hear a big crash, that's how you know it went in. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, comment down below. And, well, I'll see you guys on the next one. But remember, Cub Cadet is top of the line. So you got to take care of it as much as you can. And I don't really need to use this anymore because this is for the mower. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. This is a 10-minute video. See you guys on the next vlog. Have a wonderful day.